My background is public relations, and I have to say one of the most thrilling things for me, and it continues to really make me feel good, is when we are able to get positive news coverage for a client. I know that people value this so much, and whether it's 3 lines in a newspaper article or a feature story, it's it's just so meaningful. And I've been in this business a long time, and I've gotten a lot of press from my clients, but picking up the newspaper and seeing the results of our efforts really means a great deal to me. I don't think people understand how much effort goes into this, and they may gloss over it saying, oh yeah, the Ehlers group did this, or they don't really want to admit that they used a public relations company to get them on the front page of their local section. But it really takes the skill in knowing what is newsworthy, trying to put a spin on it so that a reporter would be interested, persevering and taking the rejection from the reporter who says, no, I'm not interested, or I'm too busy, and then repackaging it to somebody else, or then going back and coming up with a different angle. I always say we have the ability to have what I call a nose for news, and we're able to sit with the director of marketing, the activity director, the executive director, and try to ferret out something that would be newsworthy. We were meeting at a client's office, and we asked the question, do you have any residents that are volunteers? And somebody mentioned a couple that coincidentally volunteered at a zoo. And they weren't your typical volunteer. They volunteered 365 days a year. They even volunteered when there was a hurricane in Miami, and they were one of the few people that could go to the zoo. Well, we took that story, and we were able to get them coverage in the Miami Herald. From the Miami Herald article, somebody at the city read the article in the paper and decided to honor them at a city council meeting with a citizens award. It went viral. It just got so much more pickup than I ever dreamed. So that is really what sort of warms my heart. And that article gave that community a personality that it didn't have. Now, you can't do that all the time. But if I say to somebody, when they call me and they say, Janis, we have a resident that's going to be celebrating their 100th birthday, and can you get us coverage? But then I have somebody that's in their 80s, late 80s, who's a volunteer. I know the difference, and I know which story is going to resonate with the reporter.